And a couple of female competitors there on stands 3 and 4. Great to see these girls doing so well. And a young Andrew Baxter, young Kirk Karaidiana, very, very talented young shearers. Looks like they've got a big future, these competitors. And Logan Kamura, of course, one of our top open grade wool handlers up there on stand number 1, shearing in the novice final. Great to see, because it's going to be a good event. Like I said, folks, get behind them a wee bit, make a bit of noise, let them know you're there supporting them. This could be the first time for these guys on a shearing stage. Tuma, take them away as they head into the first high leg of sheep number 1 of 2.
Yes, we've got sheep number 1 on the board, just looking down. Stand number 6, young Kirk Kraidiana. He's from Takapo. 2 big blows up the backbone and he takes a top knot off. But we've got Andrew Baxter from Pongaroa. Up the neck he goes. He sort of does a blow into the air and he goes around the eye, trying to clean it up so he doesn't have to do too much work around that ear. And we've got young Kendra there on stand number 3. That sheep looks bigger than she is, but she must be like a lion heart. Doesn't give up. And we've got Samantha Baxter down there on stand number 4. She's taking the top knot off as well. Jerome there on stand number 5. Up the neck he goes, but at the moment it's the Andrew Baxter. Norm, I'm just wondering if we have our novice wool handlers around, because we're going to have a prize giving after this. I think this will be an instant prize giving, so these shearers will stay on the board. No, they won't.
So anyway, while Tom sorts that out, how are you going down there, Gerald?
Yeah, well, the 2 girls, Emily and Kushler, are just wrapped up. The timekeeper's writing down 11:44. That's a good score. We'll go down to the way to the bale. If we can whip that over there while these novice shearers are doing their thing on their...
Just while they're doing that, we'll just carry on. This is the final, of course. And round into the first front shoulder for Logan Kamura from Martin. Slays it into the long blow. Couple of short blows, looking for the big one that sweeps right through. Ooh, that sheep may not let him. He's got to hang on to it. It wants a piece of him, that sheep. It's waving at the crowd. Wave back. Nice sheep. Very friendly, waving at everyone. Andrew Baxter from Pongaroa winds his way around into the last front shoulder. His one's doing the same. It's waving to the crowd. Something's catching up there. Okay, so just while they're working their way down the last side, we need all our novice wool handling finalists for the prize giving to assemble with Tuma or whoever just down here at the announcer's desk, please. Our novice wool handling finalists need to assemble down here, and we can crack on with that one. Okay, Andrew Baxter from Pongaroa hops in for his second sheep. And right there with Kirk Karaidiana. Kirk Karaidiana down there on stand number 6 in the novice final. Way down the belly he goes. White opens it up. Andrew Baxter chasing hard. He won't want to get too far behind on time points, but of course in the novice grade most of it's about quality. They're not going to have the speed. They're very, very new entrants into the shearing industry, or the competition scene anyway. Logan Kamura right out onto the hind leg, like I said, one of our very best wool handlers on stand number 1. Great to see him do so well in a shearing event. Of course, competing in the triathlon as well, so he would have had to go in the pressing at some stage. Right over the tail, another shot for Logan, and out the hole it goes.
All right, Norm, thank you. Just for oh, you want to finish that off, Norm? We'll just wait.
Yep, so way down the belly for Logan on sheep number 2. We've got a couple of shearers on sheep number 2 now. Andrew Baxter, his second sheep on the board. And Kirk Karaidiana. So Andrew Baxter just hit the lead just slightly from Kirk as Andrew steps through and up the neck. Kirk Karaidiana way up there under Monty sweeps, and now he heads for the top of the head. But Jerome Papworth down there on stand number 5 from Ikitahuna. He's in and out of the pen with sheep number 2. Samantha Baxter does the same. She's right there with Jerome and Kendra Paulson. Nothing between these 2 female shearers on stands 3 and 4. the novice final. Sydecton novice final out on the board with the last sheep, ladies and gentlemen, for Kendra Paulson. So they've all got sheep number 2 on the board, so it's a bit of a race from here. Of course, they won't be racing too much. They'll just be concentrating on the job at hand, keeping the quality rod, keeping the judges happy, keeping the bottom tooth down on the skin. Logan Kamuto sweeps around under the first hind leg. So our novice wool handling finalists need to assemble, please, at the announcer's desk, and see Graham. And novice wool handling finalists need to be here, please.
Okay, I'll just get this started, Norm, thanks. Okay, girls, you ready to go? We've got Danielle Boyd and Courtney Flower. They're on their own here, the very last pressing event for today. Timekeepers are ready, judges ready, pressers on your marks, get set, go. Okay, Norm.
Thanks, Gerald, and good luck to those 2 last competitors. Great to see such a strong field in the pressing, of course, and such huge entries in our pressing competition. So back up on the stage now, Tuma, last sheep on the board, like I said, Andrew Baxter and Kirk Karadiana having a bit of a ding-dong battle up there.
They certainly are. Here we go, coming down the last side. This Kirk Karadiana from a little place called Takapo, where the sheep of the grown the size of dinosaurs. So he'll be loving it here today, thinking that these things are little Lambos. Coming down the last side, cleaning up underneath the armpit, taking all the wool off under there. Nothing worse than a woman with hairy armpits. So take it all off, mate. That's the way to do it. We've got Andrew Baxter, stand number 2. He's just working his way out the last leg, right out to the hocks, guys. Take a lot of the back socks. A lot of the young shearers coming up nowadays, they don't know what a back sock is. That's why it's good to get them to come in and do the shows, and where everything is judged, right to the toenail. Well done, Andrew Baxter.
That's the way. Give him a hand, folks. First man off, Andrew Baxter, closely followed by Kirk Karadiana. He's about to finish as well. His time clock will be pushed very shortly. Kirk looks for it. There it is. Give him a hand, folks. Kirk Karadiana finishing right there with Andrew Baxter. And turning for home is Logan on stand number 1. And the other 3 competitors, all just looks like Jerome Papworth, way through the long blow. Another couple of shots and he'll be turning for home as well. And the 2 girls up there, Kendra and Samantha, working their way around through into the first front shoulder. Samantha Baxter, long blow time for Samantha now. She sweeps up the side of the sheep. Logan Kamora, down over the last front shoulder for Logan. Another couple of shots, he'll be under the leg and away. Last front shoulder also for Jerome Papworth. So Jerome's right back there with Logan. Just got to hold it into position there, Jerome. A wee fella's fighting with a big sheep. Under the leg for Logan and away down under the flank on the last side. Another couple of shots, and Kendra and Samantha going to turn for home in this, the Sydecton novice shearing final. Kendra steps across. Samantha's already been there and done that. She turns for home. She comes off on stand number 4. Logan just having a bit of a discussion with that sheep. Has to turn the handpiece off. That's going to cost him a wee bit of time, but nothing major as he gets it back in position. And right out onto the hind leg, but Jerome Papworth, he's coming back at him. Good strong finish from this young man. Is he going to be able to hold that sheep on the last side? It's a big sheep and a wee fella. Got it under control at this stage. Finishing touches for Logan Kamura. Finishing touches for Jerome Papworth as well, though, as he sweeps around over and under the hamstring. But Logan Kamura, well done, Logan. Hits the red button. Time clock has stopped. He can wipe the sweat off his brow. So Jerome, he just got a little bit left on the tail of that sheep. He's got to get it off before it goes out the hole. He won't want to let it go with that on there. And he's back into it again. Another couple of shots. And Jerome Papworth, ladies and gentlemen, the big fella on stand, number 5. Hits the red button. Time clock stopped down there. Well done, Jerome. And out it goes. He's going to have to hop over the back of that sheep as he slides it out the porthole. So the 2 girls, Kendra on stand 3, Samantha on stand number 4. Last side time for these 2. They've been pretty much blow for blow the whole way through this final. Right out onto the back leg. So hopefully we've got all our novice wool handling finalists here ready for the prize giving. If not, you need to be. Prize giving up next, folks, for this, the novice shearing and also the novice wool handling. Samantha Baxter, give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, from Pongaroa. Golden Shears, Sydecton novice shearing final. looking for a winner from these 6. One of these 6 is going to be crowned the champion and is going to be gifted the red winner's sash. Down over the tail for Kendra, another shot. And she'll be looking for the red button, not too far away, making sure it's all off. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen, and give all those competitors in the side Acton final a big hand. Well done, boys and girls. So great to have all these young competitors in such a strong field competing in this final. So just give us a couple of moments, folks. We'll just get ourselves organised for the prize giving. First the novice wool handling and then the novice shearing prize giving.
Very good, Norman. Good luck to all those shearers. What a massive event that is. As you mentioned earlier in the day, it's doesn't matter what grade you take a red ribbon or any ribbon away from the Golden Shears. It does take pride of place of both all the rest, and you put her up on the lounge wall so everyone can see it. Right, we've got some wool to press here. The last and final team. Once again, a very, very special mention to Farmlands and Wool Packs New Zealand, who are our long-serving sponsors here of the pressing. So if you can support them back, please do so. Right, Danielle Boyd in the tramping stance, getting it squashed down, trying to line up the 160. Don't forget there was a young team, those two 17-year-old lads, they banged it right on the mark. 160. This could be interesting. This gets cut down to a straight final, okay, tomorrow. So it's going to be interesting to track this through. We have a couple of young wild cards, if I can call them that, managed to pop through to the big finale. But right now, the limelight's on these two young lasses as they're swapping and thinking, oh, one's putting it in and one's chucking it out. So, oh, I think that's a bit heavy. I'm getting loaded up here in this box. We're going for the 160. Courtney Flower says, right, I'll just stuff these corners with my hands so I'm nice and big and strong. She's still got a smile. No one to compete against, but I'll let you know how you're going on the clock. How are they going there?
Gerald, I'll just interrupt you there. Do we have our novice wool handling finalists, please? Can they come and see us? Chelsea and Heaven. Chelsea and Heaven, please come and report for your prize giving. Be a shame.
So Danielle still stomping away there. Where are we up to? We're at 6:53. It's still a very respectable time. Onto the cap they go, squashing that down. That's going to clear the way for those pins to go through. As the sashes arrive, the dry throat arrives for those finalists thinking, did I do enough in the wool handling? Was that enough? Did I bring my A game? Was I happy with that? Because I tell you what, it's a nerve-wracking place up there under the lights with 300 odd people watching. Right, we're going for the wind, are we, girls? Getting close. Tidy up their workroom. Here they go. We'll put Danielle on the back of the box, maybe to straighten it up and give a bit of a lift. No, she says, Courtney, you're strong. You just flick that up there yourself. Here we go. Now the teamwork starts to arrive. Bit of crunching and banging. Preston's had a big day. Round they go now. We'll go back to Norm and Tuma for the presentation of the novice wool handling.
Thanks, Gerald. And yes, it is prize giving time, ladies and gentlemen. The novice wool handling and the novice shearing finals were just competed for. And the Paua Mullins shearing novice wool handling final. I'd like to introduce Toma Mullins to you. You're getting told off there, Toma. A big thanks to Paua Mullins Shearing once again for your support. You guys do so much for the Golden Shears year in and year out, and great to have Paua Mullins supporting the novice wool handling.
Yeah, thanks, Norm. On behalf of Adia Mullins and the Paua Mullins Shearing team from Dannevirke, we're very proud to be a sponsor of the novice event. We believe that training is the key. If you can, get in and train them from the start when they're a little seed, and you send them the right way, they grow. And within a couple of seasons, you can near be at the top of your game. So we're very proud to be a part of the Golden Shears and have plans to be for years to come. Thanks, Norm.
You will hold you to that, Tuma. We'll see you here for years to come. Thank you, and once again, thanks to Paua Mullen Shearing. First prize, of course, the red ribbon and $150 cash with points of 104.398. Second place points were 112.808. So a comprehensive win, ladies and gentlemen, to Heaven Kemp from Gisborne. Well done, Heaven. So 8 points clear from second place getter. Well done. A good one for you.
Thanks to the sponsors for holding this great event, and to my biggest supporters over there. Big love to High Shearing back at home in Gisborne. Thank you.
Well done, Heaven. So a good one for Heaven, of course, in the entry level for competition, Woolhandling. Second place, $100 cash, and the sash from Pongaroa, ladies and gentlemen, Tracy Baxter. Now I know why Tuma wanted to get up here and give these prizes out and kiss all the girls. Third place, folks, $70 cash, and the sash from Masterton, a local girl, Georgia Oliver. Well done, Georgia. And fourth place in this, the big Paua Mullen Shearing Novice Woolhandling final, Chelsea Duffy, ladies and gentlemen, from Meketahuna. Fourth place in the novice. Doesn't look like she's here. We'll make sure she gets that ribbon, of course, and those prizes anyway. So just a couple of quick photos with our sponsors there. Give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the Paua Mullen sponsored novice Woolhandling finalists and this year's winner, Heaven Kemp. So just, Phil, just the novice shearing to come. Thanks. So the next event on the card, of course, was the Sydecton-sponsored Novice Shearing Final. And on behalf of Sydecton, we have Tim Horsburgh here. Tim, thanks very much for your guys' support of the Novice Shearing. And I'm pretty sure we'd be proud to be involved in these young competitors' emerging status in the shearing world.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been great to come back and be involved. It's first time sponsors for quite a while. We're back, which is great. Well done to all the novice shearers that entered, and especially well done to all you guys who made the final. I'm sure we'll see you back in the juniors future years, so well done.
Thank you very much. And of course, the first place, the prize money, and of course the big red ribbon with the Golden Shears winner written on it, and the trophy as well. Points of 40.026, 5 points clear of the second place getter. And the winner tonight is Andrew Baxter from Pongaroa. So Andrew, the grin says it all, mate. A big Golden Shears red ribbon over your shoulder, and the trophy, of course, well done.
And I'd just like to say thanks to all the supporters out there. Pritch, definitely for doing the gear every show we went to. And yeah, the other shearers as well, well done.
Congratulations, Andrew. Well done. Second place, Logan Kamura, ladies and gentlemen, one of our top wool handlers, second in the novice shearing. Third place, folks, from Ekatahuna, the big man, Jerome Papworth. Well done, Jerome. Fourth place here, the first of our female shearers, Kendra Paulson, ladies and gentlemen, from Wairarapa. Fifth place this afternoon in the Side-Ecton novice was Samantha Baxter, folks. Give her a big hand. Well done, Samantha. And that leaves, last but definitely not least, sixth place this afternoon, Kirk Karadiana. Sixth place in the novice final, of course. Making the final of any grade in the at the Golden Shears is fantastic. So we'll get a photo, Tim, with their sponsor. Some very, very proud young athletes up there, folks. The Golden Shears ribbons draped over their shoulders. The Golden Shears ribbon, of course, is the most sought after ribbon in the world. Give them a hand, folks. Our sponsors, Side-Ecton and Tim Horsburgh, thank you very much. And Andrew Baxter, this year's winner. So thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for your attendance, and thanks for your support of these young competitors. They worked their way through the rounds and the finals of our events this afternoon, and we will see you back here tonight for our speed shears and our veteran shearing. Thank you.
Good afternoon, viewers out there in the World Wide Web viewing the 2018 Golden Shears here in Masterton. It's been a full-on day. We're just about ready to go into the evening session here. There's been a couple of finals this afternoon, and we have the pleasure of inviting Heaven Kemp into the studio here this afternoon, Heaven, and she's wearing the red ribbon because she has just won the Paiwai Mullins novice wool handling event. So
Cool.
I think we should pass the time over to you, Heaven. How are you feeling at this time?
Shocked.
Shocked?
Oh, yes, very, very much so. But happy. I'm buzzing hard.
Buzzing hard. Well, you come from Tairāwhiti, Gisborne, yeah, and
Born and bred.
that's the first competition that we have in the North Island. We love going there. Been going there for a long time. I never saw you up there this year. Tell me, how many shows have you done?
None. This is my first show.
Oh, you bull.
No. So it was a big one. Oh, I tried not to do it, but I had to.
You had to do
I
it
had to do
now. Okay, now who's the mentor in your life, as far as wool handling goes?
My hide shearing family, all of them.
The Hyde family. I
Yeah.
see Tui here,
Yeah,
and
he's a big part of it.
and,
he dragged me along, made me do it all.
I watched him, and he's done everything: pressing, wool handling, and I
Shearing
guess he'll be
tomorrow.
shearing tomorrow.
Shearing tomorrow.
So you make sure, Heaven, that you are right there yelling his name out as he goes up onto the stage. And look, you can wear that ribbon for the rest of the Golden Shears too.
No, how cool! And it's red.
It's a red
I
ribbon.
like the colour red.
So there you go, folks. One more thing, Heaven. What's your future like? Are you going to make the
Travel.
travel?
Yes.
And we'll see
In
you
the
back
shearing
at we'll
shed.
see you back at the Golden
Definitely.
Shears.
Better than ever.
Oh, because what's happened to you? The door's been opened, and now we'll pass you across to somebody else that'll talk to you, and then your name will go out in internet and newspapers. So this is one of the things that the Golden Shears is renowned for, is actually making people famous. So congratulations.
Not doing a good job without the
You are. She's a real Gisborne girl there, viewers. So anybody out there from Tairāwhiti, tēnā koutou, kei te toa Heaven Kemp, ki te whakapai ngā wuru, and she is the champion of the Paiwai Mullins 2018 Novice Wool Handling event. So Heaven, thank you very much
Thank
for
you for
spending the
having
time
me.
with us. Cool.
Cool.
Thank you.
So just a pair of ladies' sunglasses just down on the red chairs down the front here. They look very, very like Toma Mullins's with the flowers on them, but I don't think they are. He's got an identical pair, but he's got his on his hand. So if you lost a set of sunglasses, they're up here.
Well, good afternoon once again, viewers out there in the World Wide Web. Thanks to Noise Productions, we are coming to the end of the day, and we've just seen Heaven Kemp win the Paiwai Mullins Novice Woolhandling event, and that girl was certainly on fire. She was really buzzing. But now we turn to another final this afternoon, and this is the sheep shearing. This is what the Golden Shears first started out, was shearing sheep, and we welcome into the studio the Syddicton 2018 champion, Andrew Baxter. Andrew,
Thank you.
well done. I know it is a little bit hot in here, and we've got the trophy, you've got the red ribbons, and we'll just have a couple of words. So Andrew, what are you doing in the way of sheep shearing?
So in the way of sheep shearing, I probably shear 5 to 10 stragglers a month.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not a lot, and then a couple of shows on the side, so...
You're a real farmer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Syddicton was the sponsor, and you obviously know what Syddicton is.
Yeah, it's definitely a brand you definitely see around the farm a lot, so yeah, it's good to see them out there and sponsoring a sheep shearing event.
Great, great. Well, you certainly, as farmers, you guys certainly spent a lot of money on animal health and things like that. Now, the brother, did he win this event last year?
Yeah, so he managed to win the trophy last year, so I definitely had to step up and try and follow in the footsteps. So we came out with a result which was the main plan, so I'm definitely very happy.
Is he younger than you?
No, he's about 3 years older.
Wow, so you Baxters are good. And then Mum was in the Novice Woolhandling finals?
Yep, she come in second there, so it's definitely a big family day out.
Where's Sean? Where's the old man?
He had a couple of farm meetings today and then out fishing, so he got to watch us on the internet.
Oh, cool. Well, that's what we do here, viewers, out there in the World Wide Web. We're bringing you instant. This is only just taken place a good 10 minutes ago, and we bring Andrew up here. We now pass him across to another media source, so you're becoming quite famous very quickly, and thanks to Noise Productions for bringing us all together in the 2018 Golden Shears. Well done, Andrew Baxter,
Cheers, thanks
the
again.
Novice Shearing Champion. Thank you very much, Toby.